Guess what, everyone? We're back again for another Best of Beauty. Today's is going to be on Best of Beauty Body. I'm going to be sharing all of my favorite products that I use in the shower, out of the shower, and everywhere else. Good morning. Hope you're off to a great start. What do you say we dive right in? The very first thing that I do when I jump in the shower before I even turn the shower on is I dry brush. And I'm not going to go into a lot of details about dry brushing because I have a blog post that you can read, and I will link it below, and I will link it in the corresponding blog post to this video. This dry brush does have a handle that slides inside of here so you can get to your back and all of your hard to reach places. I don't use that. I took the handle off. I just like using it like this, but there are a lot of health benefits to dry brushing, so I strongly encourage you to do it, and I strongly encourage you to read that blog post, and it'll tell you all the reasons that you should be doing it. Then I move on to my favorite soap, but I have kind of a combination with this soap. I use my favorite scrubby, this one here from Bath & Body Works. In fact, it's a little bit damp still from this morning. But I like to get this wet in the shower, and then I take my favorite soap. This one's been used, and I think I even have a remnant from a previous bar of soap attached to it. This is by L'Occitane. I believe it is called, let me see here, I've got it written down, the Almond Delicious Soap. Now, if you buy the big L'Occitane kit, you'll get a bar of this soap in it, but they also sell them separately, so I did link them. I generally buy about 3 at a time. They're not a big bar of soap, but they're perfect, and I love it. I've used it for a couple years, and I will continue to use it. I love the smell. I love everything about it, but what I do is I get my scrubby nice and wet, and then I like to rub the bar soap on the scrubby, and then what I do is I squirt a little bit of my favorite product of all time, the L'Occitane shower oil. I showed this in my empties video last week. Put a little bit of that on my scrubby, and the two just work together, and it is just a cocktail of bitter love in the shower. Perfect for shaving. Love the smell of my body. Just so soft. I love it. It just knocks it out of the park for me. This is the best. But I also have another one on hand. And then I even have my cute little ones for travel. So love the almond line completely by L'Occitane, and the shower oil and the soap, just a joy, a pure joy. The next two products that I want to talk about, I am so bummed because I don't have them. I showed both of them in my empties video last week, and then of course, what did I do? I threw the empties in the garbage. So I don't have them to show you. I am out of both. One is my Fresh Herbicides Grapefruit Shower Gel. I love that stuff, but I have actually picked up another shower gel to test out back in like the fall of last year. So I want to use that one up, but I would say my best one that I used in 2016 was that one by Fresh, and I just don't have it to show you, but I did link it. The other thing is the exfoliator that I used the majority of 2016. Pretty much all of it was by Tree Hut. I showed it in the empties video, so you can always go there, but I will link that one as well below. But guess what I do have to show you? My razor. And guess what, ladies? It's a man's razor. Hey, it does the job, and I love it. If you go to my blog post, which I will link, What's in My Shower Body, I share the story about how I accidentally fell in love with the man's razor. I maybe had to sneak and use my husband's, but we won't tell him. I don't think he still knows the story. But anyway, this is the Gillette Mach 3 Sensitive men's razor. I love it. I love the color green that it is with the silver, but this is awesome. It is the kind where you buy the refiller cartridges, so you would need those as well. But what I found out when I accidentally started using a man's razor was men's razors work. I thought a lady's razor worked until I tried a men's. So I strongly suggest that you give a man's razor a shot, specifically the Mach 3 Sensitive one, because it's so awesome. And see if you get a little bit closer shave, because I certainly do. Absolutely just love it. After I get out of the shower, I am one of those people that I like to towel off, and then I immediately need to put a body lotion or cream on my body. I cannot stand the feel of my body without some type of lotion on it. I have two products that I use. I would say probably 80% of the time I use this drugstore one, St. Ives Skin Renewing Collagen and Elastin Body Lotion. I love this stuff. I've tried all the drugstore pump body lotions, but I love this one. I'm going to continue to use it. It has a pleasant scent, nothing overpowering where if you like to wear fragrance, but yeah, it really keeps your skin moisturized. So I've been very happy with that. Now, when I want to step up my game a little bit and just have that luxury feel to the skin, of course, we're going to go back to L'Occitane. Actually, both these products that I'm sharing right now were in my empties blog post. Here's a pretty much empty one of what I'm about to show you, but it is the L'Occitane Milk Concentrate. Oh my gosh, you guys. It definitely has a scent. It's just a clean, almost powdery scent, but it doesn't interfere with your fragrance. You are the softest that you could even imagine. You are as soft as a baby's butt, believe me, when you use this. So with it being a pricier item, I really can't use it every day. I go through probably 2 of this size a year, and it is a pricey little gem, and then maybe one this size, because this is the size that will come in the L'Occitane Almond, Delicious Almond Kit, and I get one of those every year for Christmas, so I always end up with one of those size. This size right here will come in a box that looks like this, so you can buy it individually, and I do have one in the wings. I generally stock up on these during the Sephora VIB sale in the fall, a little bit before Christmas time when they do the 20% off, because they are pricey, but couldn't live without it. If I want that luxurious feeling for a special occasion, I always go to this, always go to this. Still sticking with my L'Occitane almond scent. Love the Supple Skin Oil. Now I do, and look at, we've got this one, we've got a full one in the wings, and then of course we have one for travel that has a little bit out of it. But I love this as well. Now, I definitely use the Supple Skin Oil more than I do the little milk concentrate jar, because you can mix just a little bit of this in with your drugstore body lotion and bam, you're almost there. You're almost like you have the milk concentrate. This is just a great little cocktail. I pretty much use this every day. Leaves your skin so soft, such a pleasant smell. Again, that nice, just clean scent. Yeah, you know, I love all my little cocktails. I do lip cocktails, I do all these little mixes, and this is one of my favorite for the body right here. Can you tell already that I am a stock up girl? I do, I stock up, because when I love something, I love it, and I like to stay stocked up, and that's when I take advantage of those 20% off coupons that we get all the time. This is my deodorant. This is the only deodorant I will ever use. You don't even have to tell me about another deodorant, because I love this stuff so much. This is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. I found out about this from another YouTuber. She doesn't make YouTube videos anymore, but I loved her. I'm so disappointed that she does not, but she swore by this. And you know, I am somebody who exercises a lot, and I've always used very good quality deodorant with antiperspirant. Sorry, couldn't pull that one out. But I just feel like as the day progressed, I always had to do a reapplication. And you know, she just rant and raved about this, and I just thought, you know what, I gotta give it a shot. This is not drugstore, it is pricier. I feel bad when things aren't drugstore, because I want you to still get your hands on it. But I picked it up, and let me tell you, when you put this on in the morning, you will never reapply it. You won't reapply it again until you shower again. I don't care if you work out or go to the gym or anything like that, and you didn't have time to shower afterwards. That is how much this works. Now, I have a whole blog post on this deodorant, so you know I'll always have the corresponding blog post to anything I talk about. But I have had people ask me, does it smell like the perfume or the fragrance? And you know, I don't know that I've ever even smelled it, but I don't pick up that. It's just a nice, it's just a nice clean scent. I know, isn't this pretty? I'm smelling my deodorant, which not too long ago was right. Hey. But yeah, to me it's just a clean scent, but it works and it doesn't leave a lot of residue. I can't say it goes on clear. I mean, I want to be very honest with you, but yeah, I don't see any marks, so I don't really have trouble with that. I do want to share something that is very important with this product, however. Once you open it up, you know, if they come shipped, a lot of times they will be sealed with some tape. I don't know why they do that, but you know, I appreciate that. That's not a problem. So these two here I have not even opened yet. But once you open it, you don't want to re-seal the lid all the way down, because 2 times now I have had where the deodorant will break off and it will actually get stuck in the lid. Now, I was lucky enough that my husband was able to salvage them and kind of reattach it in there, and I was able to get the use out of it. But not too long ago, so I know this, okay? I know just to kind of, that's it, just nice and lightly. You know, you could still travel with it. It's gonna be fine, it's not going anywhere. Not too long ago, one of my daughters ran out of her deodorant, and so she was using mine. Well, the next day, after one of the days that she had used it, I went to take the lid off and I could tell it was screwed on tight because I didn't tell her. And I'm like, oh no, please, 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 please. And I pulled it off and sure enough, it was in there. And I was so bummed. My husband again was able to fix it. So if you pick this up, and I strongly suggest that you give it a shot, because I don't think you'll ever go back. And these last probably 2 to 3 times as long as any of the drugstore ones that I've ever used. So I actually feel like they're probably about the same price, because deodorant at the drugstore isn't cheap either. So I think you get probably, you know, 1 use to 3 of them. So there you go, do the math. I actually don't think that this is really that high ticket price. It probably averages out about the same. But yeah, you just really want to make sure that you know, you care for the lid properly. But yeah, give it a shot. I don't think you'll ever go back. Strongly recommend it. Smells great, works great. What more can I say? I know, who talks that long about deodorant? I do. Moving on to my favorite hand cream. I should have grabbed the one from the car, but I have one in my handbag, one in my car, and then one just laying around anywhere in the house where I need to use it, usually in my bathroom somewhere. Again, another L'Occitane product, and it's the almond line. I tell you, I cannot get enough. In fact, I just think the boxed kit that you get by L'Occitane, I'll actually go pull my empty box, because I always save them because I like the box. I think that is just the perfect gift. And I'm actually gonna link one, because you know, Mother's Day is going to be here before you know it, and that makes such a perfect Mother's Day gift. Like I said, I get one every year for Christmas, and I look forward to it. I always know I'm going to get it, but I'm always so excited. But their hand creams, any of the L'Occitane hand creams, are just amazing. They are the best, but I love the scent so much of the almond line that's always the one that I enjoy getting. So, and you would get one of these in that box set, and then you can always buy them separate, and they're such the perfect size. The only thing I don't like, especially for car use, is these are the kind that screw off like that. And you know, I notoriously will have this little screw-on cap, you know, fall, and I have to find it in my car later on. So that's really the only downfall for something like that, is if you drop it, you got to look for it. It's black. If you're at a dark restaurant, it's going to be hard to find. I kind of wish it was the flip top, but you know, you can't get everything. And if you love a product and, oh, I just love the feel and the scent, then, you know, you just got to stick with it. But let me go grab that box real quick that you would get the whole set in. You will get this size of the shower oil, which I always like to purchase the big jumbo one because it has the pump. So I actually, just when that one gets empty, just refill it with this, even though this one's not gonna fill the whole thing back up, but I love the pump. So you'll get one of those. Again, you'll get the hand cream. You'll get this jar of the milk concentrate, this particular size. You'll get the supple skin oil just like this, and then you will get a bar of soap, and it will all come beautifully packaged in a box like this. And again, these change according to the seasons. They're always changing them, but they're the same size. They're always beautiful. They're very, very pretty. I'm sure they'll have beautiful ones for Mother's Day. So I think it would just make a lovely Mother's Day gift. And I like how it's got the L'Occitane on both sides as well. So great gift idea there, guys. Great gift idea. Or tell the hubby or tell your kids or whatever that you want one for Mother's Day. Don't forget to tell them to click on my link. Okay, moving on to fragrance. That's kind of the final step when we talk about beauty. And you know, I have a lot of fragrance. Not a huge collection, but I probably have, you know, three or four, probably 4 full-size fragrance. But I have a signature scent. And that signature scent actually owns its own blog post as well. So of course I will link that below. But yes, I do love scent. I love fragrance. I love how it makes me feel if I get the right one. So it's really important to me. And another thing I just thought I would share is I love fragrance so much that I actually I collect the little samples that they give you. And what I do is I have several different jars like this. Here's a little small one. I got this one at Target. I don't think they still have it, but I love it with the gold lid, and there's just a few in there, and I set it out on a little marble tray on my dressing table in my bedroom. And then this is just, you can get these anywhere. I'm not sure where I got this one. Probably, it's dusty. Ooh, nasty, I should have cleaned that up. But probably like a Target or something like that, where you would go through the bathroom accessory aisle and you would find little containers like this to put like Q-tips in and your cotton balls. That's all that this is. And this one just has like a wrought iron lid because our master bathroom has more of like the wrought iron fixtures. When we built our house, that was kind of the big thing. But I like to fill little, you know, just little glass things with my little samples. So I do collect the samples. Just thought I would share that if anybody kind of thought that's clever, and maybe I would start doing that too. You could get the big jars, big bowl, whatever you want to get. But my signature scent is, oh, I love this stuff. It is Miu Miu by PRADA. This just makes me feel so good when I wear it. I love it. It is just my scent. It really is. And you know, I've never stumbled across walking past somebody and smelling it on them. And that's what I love. I don't want something everybody else wears. Of course, now maybe you guys will all have it, but we're not all in the same location, which I'm kind of bummed about. But I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because I have the blog post that you can read, and I actually share my story about how I accidentally fell in love with this fragrance. I also have a little mini lotion that really doesn't have much left in there. If I do the lotion, I don't usually do the fragrance. So this is just better for travel. So if we're going to be traveling for a couple days, I might take this, and I definitely don't take that. But I also have a couple little minis, as you can see, because I love their little mini bottles or their sample bottles that they get. So such a great fragrance. Take a little sniff of that one the next time you go to Sephora or Nordstrom or one of your department stores, because they all should have it. Well, that concludes my Best of Beauty body. So those are all the products that I love, and I will probably continue to use. But if you have a suggestion, you know, I am always open. Probably the biggest thing right now that I would be the most interested in trying, because some of these products I'm never going to stop using. I'm not going to change my deodorant. I'm not going to change my, I just love these things. I have no reason, but I do always like to try another shower gel and have that in the wings. And then the other thing that I do have a couple other exfoliators that I do like. And but I would say I use the Tree Hut one the majority of the year. So that's the one that we needed to talk about today. But if you have a good body exfoliator that you would recommend, please let me know, because I will definitely pick one up and do a little review and start using it. So I would love for you to do that. I want to add in a little thing. This is not part of my Best of Beauty, so we're at a we're sealing the deal on the Best of the Beauty. But I had a company send me some products this past week. I got a big old jumbo box, and for those of you that follow me on Snapchat, you probably recall, because I did the unboxing on Snapchat. So many goodies, so many great skincare products, from serums and little wrinkle filler things to some awesome masks. And I've been testing and trying things out for a couple days now. But I took all the body products out and I tested them. So I've only used them one time, okay, and that was today. So I really can't give a great review yet, but I want to share them with you. And what I don't even know the company, so I'll have to get all that information. It'll all be down below, and it will all be in the blog post. Now, I'm not being paid or sponsored. They did not pay me to talk about their products. I haven't even read the stuff that they just sent it to me. That's it. They just sent it to me to review. So hey, no problem. I'll take it. But anyway, let's talk about those. And like I said, I'll give you whatever information I can down below because I don't even know what company this is from. The first thing that I used it's by MEDERMA, and it's called Advanced Dry Skin Therapy Body Cleanser. And so first time I used it was today. It's an alpha hydroxy acid skincare system. I did like this. It lathered up really well on my scrubby. The scent was very pleasant. It wasn't anything that made me feel, oh, this is just such a great shower experience. You know, I kind of like that every time I take a shower, believe it or not. I know, how crazy is that? But yeah, I would say that it just, you know, it worked good. I shaved with it. I don't have anything negative to say about it, but you know, hey, I don't see myself purchasing it. But again, I've only used it once. I will definitely use it up. That's the thing with me. Unless I hate something completely, then I may not use it up. But if it's something, you know, and this is for advanced dry skin therapy. So I guess if you really had very severe dry skin, this could be really beneficial. When I got out of the shower, I used same line, MEDERMA. I used their advanced dry skin therapy hand and body lotion. Again, part of the alpha hydroxy acid skincare system. I liked this. Now, but I have a problem with it. And some people might not have this problem. I don't know if you'll know what I mean, but have you ever put a body lotion on and you're like, okay, yep, you're white. Yep, I still see, okay, when are we gonna absorb into the skin? Anytime now. It took a while. I mean, I was rubbing and finally I just said, forget it, I'm done rubbing. And then all of a sudden it kind of disappeared into the skin. So I don't really like when that happens, but needless to say, it dried well. I feel extremely moisturized. My legs are nice and moisturized. So did it do the job? Absolutely. No real scent to it. And so, you know, it could be something somebody would be interested in. I don't think I would pick it up, but I haven't even checked the prices. I don't even know if I could, I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing with these yet, to be honest with you. The next thing that they sent, also by MEDERMA, I decided, hey, why not? MEDERMA Stretch Marks Therapy. Now, I don't have a lot of stretch marks on my body. I've had 5 children. I've had 5 pregnancies. I did develop a little bit of stretch marks with my very first pregnancy. She's over 23 years old. So these stretch marks developed over 23 years ago. They're very low on my stomach. So if I ever get that mini tummy tuck, they'll be gone. The doctor told me those would be gone. So it's on my bucket list. But you know, they faded. They didn't stay pink or red. They became like a silvery color. They kind of zigzag down, but they're really low. They're almost non-detectable really, but they are there. I know they're there, but nobody else really would. But I thought, you know, hey, why not? Why not test this stuff out? And I thought, and why not put it where I have other texture issues on the body? Ladies, I think you may know what I'm talking about in certain cottage cheesy areas. Even us small girls who are fit and in shape, we have those issues as well. It's bound to happen at some point. You know, we're not little young pups anymore. So I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna hit some of those areas that I just have a little bit of bumpy skin there and see how this works. Well, first of all, let me just say, the scent of this is amazing. I love the smell of it. I couldn't get enough of it. So it recommends that you use it 2 times a day. Again, first time I used it was this morning. I'm going to try to force myself to continue to use it twice a day. You should start seeing results in about 4 weeks. Perfect timing to start baring some of those legs. Of course, I won't be going short shorts or anything and showing that dimply skin, but I thought, why not give it, you know, the little trial and test. So I will keep you posted, but I almost feel like if I did see some results with this, just the smell alone, and it's so moisturizing. Yeah, I don't know what the price is. If the price is right and it's not too bad, you know, maybe I would pick this up. So yeah, just thought I would throw that out there. So yeah, wanted to share those things with you. Again, they're not part of my best of beauty body, but you know what? I love to review things as well. And thank you. Thank you for the company. I gotta find out who you are for sending those to me to review. I'm really gonna enjoy that. And I've also been trying out some of the new skincare products as well. So there you go. There you go. I think this is gonna be my best of beauty. I may do some other fun things fashion-wise. You know, you let me know what you want, because I love to do the videos, and I'm here to feed you what you want to hear and just share with you what works for me and what doesn't. So anyway, thanks again for being here. Don't forget, I link everything below, and I link everything in my blog post. I feel like the blog post usually has a little bit more detail to it, but I try to put everything everywhere. Anything that I'm wearing, if it's available, it's always linked below. You would be able to get this shirt. You could get these cubic zirconia earrings. My necklace is still available. Some of the rings, nail polish color, again, a shellac can help you. But even some of the makeup things that I'm wearing, I like to link below, because then if anybody wonders, hey, the information is there for them. So don't forget, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, it really does help me out to have you subscribe. So you'll get immediate notification anytime I publish anything new, whether it's a blog post or a video. So please do that, and comments, suggestions below, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me.